Welcome to the second investiture of the Douglas Johnson Endowed Chair for the Neurosciences at Central DuPage Hospital. I'm Beth Johnson, the widow of Douglas Johnson and recently retired from pathology here, so been a part of this place for a long time. This award has such special meaning to me and my family because it furthers Doug's dream. You have all made this goal a reality, and thank you for your support and enthusiasm for the next chair holder, Dr. Michael Mercury.
He was born in Manitoba, Canada, and rather than becoming a hockey player, he decided to come across the border and go to college in North Dakota, majored in English literature. One of his mentors said, forget it, there are too many English literature people around. He had an interest in psychology and went after that and became a school psychologist. He's certified in that, and then he got his PhD in neuropsychology, which is very important to everybody's program. And he's been working with me for, as I said, for many, many years, and you couldn't get a better partner. He will walk a patient to the emergency room. This is not something that neuropsychologists do. If the patient isn't feeling well, he asks questions that sometimes we don't ask about sleep disorders and other autonomic functions. He covers all the bases. He's a complete Renaissance neuropsychologist, if there is such a thing. I think behind him is, of course, his wife, Vicki Brand, who is a physician, and, you know, let's face it, us guys, we can't function without someone really helping us from behind. Devoted husband, he's got two beautiful daughters, they're in college. Really, I wish I could be like him. I said, I don't think Doug would be any prouder than he could ever be to have someone like Dr. Mercury receive this award. I think he's the perfect person for this.
So Dr. Mercury, as Dr. Rezac pointed out, specializes in memory and the cognitive aspects of movement disorders and dementia. He's our leader of our neuropsychology team. He's not only the director of that team, he's the director of our psychology team, and as Mike said, he's the co-director of our movement disorders and neurodegenerative science center. Fits perfectly. Michael, it is my privilege to present you with this medal as a token of our appreciation for all the tremendous accomplishments that you've had to date and in great anticipation of all the wonderful things yet to come. So congratulations very much.
I'm honored and humbled to be the recipient of the Douglas L. Johnson Endowed Chair. So about 8 years ago, this guy, Michael Rezac, tells me, you know what, I got this opportunity to start a program, a deep brain stimulation program from the ground up at this hospital, Central DuPage Hospital. And that was the first I'd heard of it. And in those days, as in this day of cuts to medical care, worry about sustaining clinical services, here was a hospital with a vision to promote health, with a vision to grow, to unleash the great imaginative ideas of physicians. And in less than 4 years, I have been just amazed by the accomplishments that I have witnessed here. This vision, in my strong belief, is the type of approach Dr. Johnson had when he said he wanted to nurture neurosciences and make it the best that it can be. My vision for the Douglas L. Johnson Endowed Chair of Neurosciences is to establish Northwestern Medicine West Region as both a regional and nationally recognized center for neuropsychology. This vision will be achieved through a combination of both locally targeted clinical enhancements, such as establishing a comprehensive computerized psychometric scoring database, developing a neurosciences brain behavior data registry, and creating a resource center for neurosciences patients. So that's our regional level. At the national level, we will be conducting important research in the areas of cross-validation of neuropsychological tests using fMRI and use of transcranial magnetic stimulation in neurological patients. The vision I have outlined at both the local and national level will succeed because of this approach, all of us working together in much the same way that I hope Dr. Johnson envisioned for neurosciences. Thank you all very much, and thank you this evening for coming.
I'm sure you all agree that Dr. Mercury has given a great introduction to his project and is a highly esteemed clinician here at CDH, and we're so proud to have him as part of our family here at Central DuPage. And we're excited to see his vision that he will share with all of us, especially in the neurosciences. Thank you. I would also like to present this medallion, which is on a little frame here, to Alan Peterson, who had been very dedicated to serve on the selection committee both times for this award. He has special knowledge in endowed chairs, and although we sort of turned the project a little upside down and changed it around a few times, he stayed with us and is a very big supporter of this project, and I want to present you with it.